dispose of the trash. Going in. Mega ray.
Taking it.
Lightning.
Rising Falcon!
There. Go. Crescent moon. Mega ray.
Make it right! Go! All yours, Kisara!
We did it.
Magnificently done.
Denied. Lightning. Downfall.
Flash! Double demon fire!
Tiger blade.
Nicely done, Shion.
You're
I'll take
flat.
you all off.
Step it up.
Yeah. You got it.
A new melody.
This one's
Take
mine.
this. This one's
I'm ready for the next battle.
I sure have built up a sweat with this hike. Rest assured, we have reached the...
I won't forgive you.
Can't get out of this!
Take
It's over.
This one's mine. Flaming meteor.
Thank you. You picked the wrong fight.
Not so mind if I do. Glacier spear.
See what I can do!
Rising Wyvern! Who escaped? Rising
Glacier
Falcon!
spear.
Can you take
Here's
it?
evil. Freeze Lancer.
Impressive, Johalim.
Float like a butterfly and sting like a bee. Or so they say. People say that?
To me.
Elusive deity!
Rising
Get
Wyvern!
behind me.
Tear! Hurricane Thrust! Rising Phoenix!
Negative gate! On
Do
your
it.
knees.
Rising Wyvern!
First
Tear!
air.
Pressure! Rising Phoenix!
Primed and ready.
Can you take it?
I'm ready! Pierce through! Try this!
Mega ray.
Rending Flash!
I can feel my precision improving.
There. What's this place here? Some kind of old house?
I don't know about that.
Let's see what we've got.
Where are you going? Aw, too shy to come over.
Easter!
Here, reload. Far enough.
It's all blade!
Not on my watch. Do it. Kisara, I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life! Stay calm. I shall provide assistance. In a bind?
This one's mine. Back into the fray.
Pierce! Sonic Blast!
Elusive deity!
Demon Fang!
Benediction, Lord.
Annihilation. Here.
Just like to be a...
Going in. Well then. Let's
Rising
get back in.
Wyvern!
Lunar blast. I'm all stuffed up. One more. By the power of
Here
water.
goes!
Rising
I'm ready!
Wyvern!
Kisara! All yours, Kisara!
We did it.
I never had a doubt.
Out of our way.
This one's all
Where
mine!
are you going? Look sharp.
Here I come!
Radiant spear. Tiger blade.
Flash! Eternal Demon Fang!
Make it rain.
Kisara! All yours, Kisara!
We did it.
Magnificently done.
Blew away!
Here's evil.
You picked the wrong fight!
Freeze Lancer. Far enough.
I owe you one! Pierce!
Not on my watch. This one's mine. I think the enemy's getting desperate.
Got them where we want them!
Don't take your hands off. These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis. Hear me, flame of fury. This one's mine. Glacier spear. Tiger blade.
In a bind?
Freeze Lancer.
Here I come!
Flaming meteor.
You're mine!
Elusive deity!
Sword Lane Alpha!
Hitting pile driver!
Blow away! Eternal...
Freeze Lancer.
I've still got a ways to go!
Seriously? Is this a joke?
Where are you going? Going in.
Demon Fang! Go! Burn!
There. Ready.
Leave the agile
This
ones to
one
me.
Don't mind if I do. Charge away.
On your knees.
Take perfect move.
Megasonic Thrust!
Their arcs were interrupted.
Time to stop. By the power of
Destruction!
one. Shot. Hear me.
Radiant
One.
Flare.
Tiger Blade.
I can carve through armor.
Do it.
Totally! In an instant! Impact Block! We work well together.
Finally timed one.
Take it!
Here's evil.
You're mine.
Take this! It's this one's all mine!
Elusive deity.
Not today!
Glacial spear. Here's evil.
I'm ready.
Stardust! Totally! In an instant! Impact Block!
I've been doing really great lately.
Out of our way.
You're mine!
Elusive can't get out of this.
I'm expert. Come through.
Rising Phoenix!
You wanna play? Come at
Be
me!
still!
That is your dream. Reload.
All in order.
So that's how a lord fights.
I don't perform as well.
I'm going to pretend I didn't hear you.
Elusive deity!
Going in.
Hitting through! Swallow Blade!
Elusive deity.
Easter!
Rotating pile driver. Elusive deity.
Sonic Thrust!
Rotating pile driver.
Double Demon Fang!
Taking too many hits, swapping.
I couldn't make it in time.
Take this! Here I come!
Glacial spear. Here goes. Evil. Confiscated.
Stardust!
Freeze blade.
You're on! Dragon Swarm!
I'll thank you. Take this.
Reload.
No further.
Lightning. Downfall.
I'm ready.
I'm out of ammo. Back to the fray.
Take this!
Does anyone else think this may be just a bit too tough for us?
What's this thing?
Finally, some open space again.
you guys checked your equipment lately?
Why are you looking at me like that?
That armor you wear is standard issue for the Menancian Guard, right?
Originally, I've added some flair to it in a lot of places.
I noticed, especially with that open back.
We guardsmen pride ourselves on never showing our back to our enemies. It's my way of making myself live up to that. Plus, it makes it that much lighter and easier to maintain.
Dohalim, do you have anything to say about this?
Every guardsman is allowed to wear their armor as they see fit.
And you, Law?
Huh? Why are you asking me?
Looks perfect and tastes just as good.
Dohalim, care if I hang out for a while? You worried about what's going on with Menancia?
What makes you think that?
Well, you were speaking to Kisara earlier, weren't you?
It's rude to listen in on others, you know.
Sorry. I didn't hear what you two were actually talking about, though. I just figured it was Menancia since it was the two of you.
I am but a former lord who has abandoned his post. I'm no longer in a position to lead the realm in any capacity whatsoever. Yet Kisara still seeks out my opinions, knowing full well that is the case. This despite the fact I am no longer her master either.
Couldn't it be precisely because you're not her master anymore? It's natural for friends to want to hear each other's opinions.
I hadn't considered that possibility.
It's funny what you miss sometimes.
Hardly uncommon among artistic types such as myself. When lordships are decided based solely on one's astral energy, it can lead to funny results.
But even so, you still took your job as lord seriously, didn't you?
Certainly. I learned to perform my functions. However, I was less interested in ruling, so much as avoiding life and death decisions. Of course, such a mentality in the end led only to sickening pain and death taking place elsewhere out of sight. I pretended not to see or hear any of it, content to let our supposed peace and equality keep me blind and deaf to reality. I was a fool.
But you're making amends.
I would like to think so. The path ahead is dark, yet I still walk on. I merely pray that I shan't fall down any holes along the way. Do you mind watching our camp tonight? Shall we get moving? Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
An opponent like this should be easy.
Resonate with the earth.
I'm on guard!
Rising sun!
Hear me! Flame of fury! Burning!
Rising wyvern!
Here's evil!
Look sharp.
Freeze blaster!
You're mine! You're finished! You got flyers!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
All yours!
Now you see what I can do.
Make it rain! This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes.
Do
A
it!
merry distraction.
There's still more to go!
Demon Fang! You picked the wrong fight!
Aw, too far enough! Help this!
Elusive
Make it
speed.
rain!
Mine!
Here!
Hey! Ha! Blow them away!
A comfortable win.
Here's evil! Here's a healing arc!
Rising Wiper! Rising Falcon!
I'm ready! Going! This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes, a merry distraction.
There's still more to go!
Rising Falcon!
Deity can't get out of this.
This one's mine! Do it!
Pile driver.
You're going pretty hard in this battle.
I am not usually given to restraint.
Sometimes I believe you're stronger than you let on. That's my cue!
Shut him down!
Flare Demolisher!
My exploits are bearing fruit.
Out of our way! And again! This one's mine! Don't mind if I do! Mega Ray!
Rising Wiper!
Tornado drive.
Soaring Light Spin!
Now you see what I can do!
Thunder Touch! Make it rain!
In an instant! Impact Block! We work well together.
Like a finely timed ball.
Mega Ray!
Take this! Soaring Light
If
Spin!
it's in the sky, it's mine!
Here I
Here
come!
goes! This one's mine!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Not in your dreams!
Rising Wyvern!
Wow! Look what I just found. What's with that shining foe over there?
Brace yourselves! This one's tough!
Hear me! Flame of Fury!
Rising Falcon! Rising Falcon!
Freeze Lander!
Face you.
Be still! Rising Falcon!
No further.
You wanna play? Come at me!
Rising
Make it
Wyvern!
rain!
Greenwell. Light burst forth.
Radiant Genesis! Glacial Spear! Pierce Evil! This one's mine! Leave the enemy's arc to me!
Tiger Blade!
No complaints here.
Glacial Spear! Pierce Evil! Do it!
Long. Blow them away.
Lightning! Down!
You're mine!
Going in! Ready to go! This one's mine! I'm out of ammo! One shot!
Rising Wyvern!
Tiger Blade! Do it!
Rondo! Doubling! In an instant! Impact Block!
Skills in top form, art's working like a charm. Ha!
Someone seems rather pleased with herself.
You... Did you hear all of that? Out of our way!
Rising Wyvern! Negative done! Rising Phoenix!
Hear me! Flame of Fury!
Rising Wyvern!
Glacial Spear! Pierce Evil!
Rondo!
Freeze Lancer!
Here I come! Rising Wyvern!
Make it rain!
Rising Phoenix!
Look sharp!
Everlasting dust.
This one's mine!
Attack on.
Radiant Look sharp!
Eat this!
I'm ready! Tiger Blade!
All yours, Kisara.
We did it! Healing arm!
Magnificently done.
Be still!
Air pressure.
Here I go! You're mine!
Far enough!
Rising Wyvern!
Back into the fray!
In a vine.
I'm not done! I can feel my power growing!
Discourteous, aren't you? Stay calm. I shall provide assistance.
Don't mind if I do! Perfect move! Tiger Blade!
Rising Falcon!
Shield and rain!
You're mine!
If it's in the sky, it's
The
mine!
enemy wields armor.
Make it rain! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady.
Something you wanted to say? Here goes!
Be as she who wields it.
We're on the home stretch now.
Be a
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware without you reminding me.
Take this!
Not on
Demon
I'm
Fang!
ready! Glacial Spear! Piercing Missile!
Devastation!
Freeze Laser! There's more where that came from.
Still thinking about how to act around Dohalim?
That obvious, huh? Except I don't think I'll be changing much after all. Don't get me wrong, I'm not going to stay his servant. However, I am going to treat him like a fellow comrade, the same way I would with you or anyone else. For as long as I can remember, I've spent my life protecting others. But isn't that what friends do too? Support and protect one another in times of need?
Which in the end pretty much means doing as you've always done, right? If that's what you're most comfortable with, I'm certainly not going to give you any grief over it.
Actually, I've been thinking about how I ought to act around you all as well.
Oh?
When I set out on this journey, it was to rid Eldaman and Sia of its enemies, and search for wisdom in the outside world. Wisdom that I could potentially put to use on my return. I'm grateful to you all for letting me tag along. But it got me thinking, what am I actually contributing by being here?
What are you talking about? You know how to hold a weapon, don't you? That's help enough.
Is it though? Sometimes I wish there was more I could be doing to pull my...
Oops, sorry about that. Jeez, I'm famished.
Now that you mention it, what do you guys normally do for food and meals when you're out and about on your travels?
What do you mean, what do? We find stuff to eat and eat it. So long as it's meat, I'm not fussy.
Eating what you like can be good for morale in the short term, but you need to think about your diet if you want to stay healthy.
Does that mean eating vegetables too?
Isn't that obvious?
It does, which I guess hasn't been happening up till now.
Yeah, to be honest, we could be eating better than we do.
Understood. In that case, I'll just have to make sure you're all staying healthy and eating right myself. Fortunately, I happen to know a thing or two about cooking as well.
You hear that, Law? Sounds like you'll be eating your greens after all.
What is it?
No, sorry, it's just... I was just wondering if you had any thoughts on all this.
It will do her good to have a project.
No, not Kisara. I meant you. Was there anything you wanted to add?
Me? Certainly you're not looking to me for culinary skill, I hope.
Typical Renan, leaving everything to someone else.
Rinwell, I don't think...
That said, should you need my skills on the battlefield, please rest assured I have no intention of shirking my responsibilities, regardless of who we may face.
I'm sure no one doubts that. Listen, guys, if we're traveling together, we should probably at least try to make an effort to get to know one another, don't you think?
I wouldn't get your expectations too high in that regard. Believe it or not, sometimes I'm not sure I even know myself all that well.